What is up, YouTube? Welcome to Nickatina Show's Midnight Run. I'm sorry, I am a little late today because I got hung up at work and there were some things going on that I had to take care of. And, you know, I told them that you guys were waiting, but they didn't seem to care. So, obviously, my work's priorities are not where they need to be yet. Anyhow, I love my job. Anyhow, what is going on, you guys? I'm so happy to be here. I know it's been a few days. We got Naman. He's here in the chat. What's this? Your device is not fully protected. Whatever. Anyhow, we got Andrew Casali up in the chat. What's up, Andrew? Desert Eagle. What's up, Desert Eagle? We got DC Extended. Hey, everyone getting off of work. Now, I thought you were going to be at work, DC, but maybe you're getting off work. That's pretty cool. Sickness is here. What's up, Sickness? Sickness in the house. I have to work in the morning, so I shouldn't be here. Rebellion, yeah, that's what it's all about. Being a rebel on the midnight run. We got what's up, Sickness? Yovan is here. I see. I got the usuals here. The reliable crowd. Turn my fan on. It's getting hot in here already. And no, I'm gonna take off all my clothes. Let's get this chat started. Let's do this. Let's do this. I am down. Hello, boy. What's up, Ray Ray? So, something happened today. I was at home, and I was on my phone. If you can believe that. What's up, Multiverse Guy? And I got a DM from a good friend of mine. His name is Fatal J. If you all know about Fatal J, then you guys need to go and subscribe to Fatal J. But he sent me a message. Let me see if I can pull it up, because it was really interesting the way it went down. Hold on, I'm gonna show you guys all my DMs here. It's great. Where is it? Where is it? That's them making fun of me. There we go. So he sends me a DM, and he sends me this picture. Hey, what's up, McLevin? Phobic? Where is Phobic anyway? I don't know where that guy's been. I haven't seen him in the past couple shows. Anyhow, so he sends me a DM, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, what? And the DM he sends me is actually this picture right here. And I go, oh my God, Fatal J, I think you're onto something. Because to me, I mean, what does that look like to you guys? To me, that looks like a mask. And not only a mask, but it looks like the mask of the Court of Owls. You guys see that? Or is that just me? And so I thought about that. And I said, Fatal, I think you're onto something. And he goes, Nickatina, I think I'm onto something. And I go, I think you are. And I started looking back at the other pictures that are from the trailer, and I realized I think he's right. Because then you got the card that says, from your secret friend. Whoo! And look at the goggles, the glasses on the owl. That looks an awful lot like the Court of Owls. And then I started thinking, what other scene have we seen in that trailer besides, the one where he's going up, where it could have been the Court of Owls? And so I start looking at it and I say, wait a minute, what about this picture? Now, this sort of looks like this, which would relate to these guys. But this kind of reminds me of Talon. If you guys know about the Talon, that's like their warrior their version of like the Terminator for the Court of Owls. And what if this is just like an early, robust version of his costume? I don't know. But that his face right here looks an awful lot like this face right here. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Do you guys think that Fatal's onto something? Because I believe it. I think the enemy or the villain in this is going to be the Court of Owls, and I think that we're meant to believe that it's the Riddler based on what we saw in the trailer, saying, do you want to play a game? And so right away, I thought, oh, it's the Riddler. They're going to make him just this really crazy, psychotic killer who, does all these riddles. I thought, man, that's going to be so cool. But then I thought about it. After seeing all these, I thought, what if the whole time it's the Court of Owls? And so he's going through his rogues gallery trying to figure out who's doing these killings. And in reality, he didn't know who was doing it because it's the Court of Owls. He hasn't discovered it yet. So something to think about. Let me guys know what you think in the chat. I think there's a lot to it. I definitely think that it's probably the Court of Owls. And the fact that they would put the Court of Owls in this movie is badass. I love that idea. I love that concept. Multiverse guy says, I guess the bigger bad guy is Court of Owls via corruption and mafia. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. What's up, Vasan? It's amazing that we've been so impressed with the trailer presented. I know it's only 25% of the film has been shot, and they put out a trailer that we just all fell in love with. I mean, it's a really good trailer, and it's a really good concept for the movie. I'm really excited about it. Looking at the art from Jim Lee, I mean, look at that. I mean, that just looks so badass. I'm so looking forward to this. It's going to be so interesting to see how the story unfolds. I can't wait. Oh, how do I get that off? There it is. So tell me what you guys think. Are you guys excited for Matt Reeves, the Batman? Are you guys pumped to see this movie come out next year? Hopefully it comes out next year. And do you think the Court of Owls is going to be in this movie? Do you think they will be the villain of this movie? And that we'll come to find out, oh my gosh, it's not the Riddler. It's not Penguin. It's not, I don't know how many villains they're going to go through. But it's not any of these guys. But it's the Court of Owls that's behind all of this. And I think that's going to be such a good storyline if that's the one. I'm sure whatever it ends up being, it's still going to be really good. But I don't think, I think Court of Owls will be the storyline that they want to go with. That's just going to be really cool. If you read the New 52 Court of Owls, that was a really good series. And where Batman had to take on the Court of Owls, he ends up getting locked in this maze that they make, and they just basically mentally try and break him, and then he basically is able to fight through it and work his way out of there. And then they attack Wayne Manor. They attack into the Batcave. It's such a good series. I loved it. Oh man, I think it was Scott Snyder who did that one as well. But yeah, that was such a good series. Let's see. Naman says, I want that Jim Lee poster on my wall. It's so sexy. I know. Look at that. I want that too. If you know where to get it, let me know, because I'm sure it'll be available eventually to everybody. What's up? Oh, McLovin saying, what's up with DC Extended? Yeah, impressed indeed. Desert Eagle writes, they are a secret society, though. Why would they be out in the open like that? Well, we don't. Here's the thing, though, is that we don't know what they're trying to do. Yes, they are a secret society. That is true. But they use the talent to take out individuals that go against their secret society. But they don't really make it to where they're advertising it like, hey, you want to play a game? So I don't know. But I'm telling you, after hearing that and thinking about how this could have been one of the Court of Owls, one of the owls, this reminded me a lot of Talon. Just the structure of his face and the glasses, and you know what? Let me get a picture of him too, just to bring it all home. But I think it would be a really cool storyline. And also, that was one of the first storylines that they went with in the New 52 was the Court of Owls. And I thought it was really cool. Talon. Almost forgot what I was doing there. Let's see. I mean, this the bifocals alone remind me of Talon. Here, I'll pull it up right now. And you guys tell me what you think. I mean, does this remind you of Talon or not? And it's just, and like I said, it could be just an early, costume that he puts on or a suit, and then it evolves into something much more tactical like this, where he has like blades and stuff. But it's the eyepiece that reminds me. Now I could be wrong, but it just kind of reminded me of that. Multiverse guy writes, Matt Reeves is going to step up, is going to set up all the bad guys. Overarching bad guy might be the. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that it's a good way for him to have to go through all the different bad guys. His whole rogues gallery to try to figure out who is doing this. Is it you? Is it you? And then all of a sudden he realizes, or he ends up finding out that it's none of them. It's the Court of Owls. And if you remember, spoiler alert, the way that all ended was, since he knew who they were, they ended up all committing suicide together. And so they all killed each other, they're drinking that poison because they knew that they had been found out. So, and I could remember that, I know I read that series a while ago, but I'm pretty sure that's how it ended. But if that's wrong, correct me if I'm wrong. But I remember that they all took poison at the end, and they all committed, they all took their own lives, and Batman discovered them all are already dead. Let's see. Namon says it's possible the Court of Owls is developed throughout the trilogy, so we might not get them in the second or third movie. That would be really cool. I see. That is something that I would be totally down for. Is to have the Court of Owls be like this kind of build-up character that we see throughout the three films. I think that would be an awesome idea to kind of set that up. And maybe in the scene when he's being chased around by them, in this building, they're thinking to himself, he's thinking to himself like, holy shit, I gotta get out of here. And then, they all like vanish, or he just like, what the hell was that? And then, later on he takes on the Talon in a later movie. I think that would be an awesome idea, is to have that as a build-up. It's the third one. Let's see. Leo writes, what's up, Leo? Maybe Riddler is trying to expose the Court of Owls. That could be it as well. That wouldn't be a bad idea. And it'd be a cool way to kind of have the Riddler, tie into the film by him trying to expose them at the same time. I think that's a really cool idea. Here, Sickness writes, if they did Talon, I would be even more impressed. Yeah, no, Talon would be badass. And it looks like Multiverse agrees with what Naman was saying. Loved the interpretation in the animated movie, Talon and the Court of Owls. Wow, yeah, no, it was good. That series in the New 52 Batman, I loved it. When I first read that, I was like, man, this is awesome. And at the time, I remember I didn't know a lot about the Court of Owls at the time, and I realized, I'm like, man, this is badass. Like, I'm totally into this. You got Cyber Valdez. What's up? What's up, Cyber? And remember, guys, like and subscribe to the channel. Obviously, smash the like button because it lets YouTube know that you like my content. But subscribe because, the more the merrier. I just passed 200 subscribers, so I'm very thankful for that, and I'm thankful for all my subscribers and for all you guys who are subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much, and thank you for being here, and thank you for adding to the chat, because really, the Midnight Run is all about me hanging out. It's about us hanging out together, not me hanging out with you guys, but us hanging out together, because we're all fans. We're all fans of the same stuff that we love to talk about, and that's what we're doing here. What's this? Naman says, so maybe Riddler was a part of the Court of Owls and was expelled. That could be interesting as well. I had never thought about that. Hey, by the way, Matt has mapped the entire trilogy, so all of it is planned and done, man. This won't be a wait and see scenario. So it's on, baby. Now, so that is badass. If that's true, if he really did plan out the entire trilogy, that's gonna be badass. I'm really excited about that. In fact, what we need to do is we need to watch that trailer. Although I don't want to get in I don't want them to take my stream down. No, I'm not gonna do it. That's a long trailer. I feel like I'm gonna get my stream taken down. Do you guys want to see the trailer? Should I play the trailer? I'm gonna look it up anyway. I'm gonna search for it. The Batman trailer. Oh man, what am I doing here? But see, I love watching these. I love watching these with you guys. Now I know if I play, actually no, that one won't do it anymore. Here's the official one. But see, it has to be from. Isn't it? I don't know. But we'll see. What do you guys want to do? I'll let you guys decide. Congrats, Ray. Hey, thank you, Ray Ray. Exactly. Vasantha, I totally agree. Many more milestones to go. And thank you for being with me. I really appreciate it. So I was going to set up this show with a lot more content, but work sort of like took over today. And I ended up staying at work a lot longer than I was supposed to. Like I literally just got home like minutes ago. So I was like, oh, great. So everything that I had already pre-planned is all like in the air right now. So hanging out with you guys, that is my plan right now, is to hang out with you guys and talk. Now, there were some shows that we had earlier or that were on earlier that you guys should definitely check out. Let me see. I have some already bookmarked real quick. Well, that's not it. Phobic. Hold on. Okay, so here I'll share this with you guys. Oh wait, I don't want to play it. So earlier today was on Zeverfett. It was Deep Thoughts episode 3, where he went over the DC fandom. He was also visited. My God. He was also joined by Dawson from Nerdy Many Ways, Zod Rider, Fatal J was there. I know Prime 76 was in the chat. I was in the chat. T Flame was there from Strong Arm Flicks. So check this video out. It was a cool stream. They talk about a lot of cool stuff that happened at DC fandom, and it was about it's a little over 2 hours, but it's definitely a cool stream to check out. And this past Monday was also cheerful chat on Nerdy Many Ways, and that was a cool one as well. I had a great time watching that while I was busy doing some other stuff, but and also tonight there was a Real Emotion podcast with Ben Everett and John Aaron Garza. They answered some pretty cool questions, and that was a pretty good stream as well. Now, speaking of John Aaron Garza, he also put out a new trailer today. It's a redo trailer for the one he had done before, but with the Black Sabbath. But he changed some of the scenes around. He added the new scenes that were from his Zack Snyder Justice League trailer that just released this past Saturday. So we're gonna check that out as well in just a few minutes. Let's get back to the chat. Let's see what's going on. The Quarter Bells were introduced in New 52 by Scott Snyder and Greg Capello. So they're pretty new. Yeah, and I thought the series went really, really well. I really enjoyed the series. I just thought it was really cool. Have you seen other Pattinson's movies? Try checking out The Lighthouse and Good Time to Build. Oh, and Good Time to build up hype. They're amazing. Yeah, no, definitely. And The Lighthouse is one that I want to check out. I believe that's the one with him and Willem Dafoe, and it's a black and white film where it's them, at that lighthouse. I think it looks really cool. I've been meaning to check it out, but I'm so bad right now at movies. I spent a large majority of my life watching a lot of movies, but lately with family and kids and everything, it's just gotten so much harder. Especially where I live right now, because there's all these like fires going on, and it's just not a lot of fun. I'll tell you that. But I do want to check that out. Naman, thank you for that. Mute it. I don't know what you're talking about. We need to spread the word more for Nickatina, guys. Tell everyone that their mama just and their mama just stuff. Well, thank you so much, Sickness. And yes, subscribe to my channel. Normally I have a lot more going on. Today's kind of like a I kind of threw this one together because I was so excited about that idea that the Court of Owls could be in Matt Reeves' The Batman. I think it would give the film a much different element, still making it very dark, but an element that we haven't seen in any other Batman film before. And it brings something new, brings something fresh to the screen. And I think the viewers would like that. Audiences would like that. And I know the fans would like that. So I think that this is the case, that they are definitely on the right track. I mean, that's awesome. Here's something to light you up when you stream for your famous tent. Probably retitle the show Nickatina show. It wasn't a tent. It was not a tent. I was at. I'm not gonna go into this. I'm not gonna explain myself because I already did that to Enoch and everybody else. I was at a place. It's called Safari West. They have animals there. It's supposed to be like a safari environment, and your room is like a tent basically with furniture in it. Anyway, it was very cold, and I didn't like that part too much. But anyhow, Robert plays a young billionaire, pretty much Bruce Wayne. Yeah. Did you see the interview with Zach on their fandom stream? That was insanely cool. That was very, very cool. We may even go over that later. I thought about doing that, just kind of playing that interview and having us watch it again. I thought it was really good. And they were able to bring out some more information about the trailer that we didn't know about, which I thought was extremely cool. So if you guys haven't done so yet, check out the Real Emotion podcast. They had Zack Snyder on there this past Sunday. That was such a cool event to see Zack Snyder come on there and just talk with more fans. And it was a really, really good interview. I really enjoyed that. I don't understand that movie. Which one? Let's see. I went too far. Lighthouse. Oh, so you've seen it and you didn't understand it. I want to see it, but Leo was there earlier for Real Emotion podcast, so he saw tonight's episode. I should check that out. Desert Eagle. Mama, come sub, please. Get her to do it. That was crazy. They got the man himself. A bunch of people were getting mad at Garza for talking too much over Zach. Love him or hate him, look, he talked quite a bit. But it was all in good fun. I mean, I don't think anyone got he didn't. I didn't think it was rude in any way. At least I didn't think it was. I felt the movie is exploring how Batman is central to Gotham's problems. You are part of this too. You'll see. Well, I think. I agree, and I think that whoever is the villain in this, if it's the Riddler or if it's the Court of Owls, they're trying to show that whoever it is trying to show, that he is wanting him to believe that he is the root cause of all the problems. And if it is the Court of Owls, maybe they want him to believe that, so when they actually get him in their lair, they can mentally break him down because they've already convinced him that he is the problem and he is the reason why things are going downward for Gotham City. Yeah, it's pretty good. Just kidding, Nickatina. Just lighten you up, man. That was a hilarious stream, though. Which one? See, I even forgot what we're talking about. Well, remind me what that was. I'm sorry. What's up, James Lex? James Lex in the house. What I'm talking about. The Batman reminds me of David Fincher 7 and Zodiac with a hint of the Crow kind of leveling out. Oh, yeah, definitely. And that was the first thing I thought about when I saw the trailer. I thought, dude, this looks like the movie 7. But instead of 7, it was instead of 7, it was the Batman. But it was the same feeling in that movie, the same feeling, same tone. The only difference was that in 7, it was like raining nonstop, which that wouldn't surprise me if it was also raining nonstop in the Batman. But yeah, definitely have those 7 vibes. Because that's Garza being Garza. He's got a personality. Yes, he does. He does have a personality. I'll tell you that. Cyber Valdez writes, it was a concept in the comics that Bats is attracting the villains. Yeah, no, exactly. It's like because of him, the villains are there, and they kind of touched on that too in the Nolan trilogy. When at the end of Batman Begins, how they talk about escalation, and he goes, escalation. We wear body armor. They buy armor-piercing rounds. So it's like whatever you do, they step it up one more. So escalation definitely takes place. I would say so. Yeah, that's a show. Yes, it was his show, so kind of okay, except that one time he cut off Ben, and that was awkward. Sickness writes, it was cool not hitting Garza. It was just funny. No, I mean, that's just that's as people have come to say, that's just Garza being Garza for the most part. The 10th stream. Oh, don't remind me of that. Don't. Oh, that's what you were talking about. I wasn't even gonna stream. I wasn't gonna stream, but I helped my computer up, and I saw Max was streaming. I thought, well, let me just jump on, and then I jumped on, and then that happened. So whatever, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not. They're cool. Oh wait, I already said that. What's up, DC Extended? He's saying what's up to Naman. Hey DC, thank you for being here, man. Always. Oh, he's just getting off of work. Nice. Yeah, and Snyder seemed like he was enjoying himself. I love that guy so much. I know, and that's the greatest part about Zack Snyder is that he's such a genuine person. And if you watch the interview that I did with the with 3 of the 4 nerds, with Zebrafet, Dawson, and Zodrider, we interviewed Richard Citrone, who was the stunt double for Ben Affleck during BVS and also Justice League as well. And he's done a number of other movies. I can't even talk right now. He has done a number of other movies. And he talked about working with Zack Snyder, and he talked about how he just has this enthusiasm and energy he puts out that makes everyone want to work with him and want to do his vision. And he's just a great guy to work with. And you can tell when you see him talk, when you see his interviews, he's such a genuine person. And it's somebody that you believe in because he's so passionate about what he does. And that's why we all just are in love with this guy. I mean, I absolutely adore Zack Snyder. Not as much as my wife, if you're watching, but he's way up there. Or my kids. Then Real Anarchy Boys fighting with TCN over scoops. Talk about a hell of a flex getting Zach on. Yeah, but here's the thing though. As much as we could say that's one hell of a flex getting him on their show, getting Zack Snyder, and all credit to those guys for getting Zack Snyder on there. I mean that's incredible. I mean that's big time status to get someone like Zack Snyder, especially right after DC Fandom. I mean he was perfect. But it shouldn't be, in my opinion, at least, to me, it shouldn't be like it shouldn't be a flex of power. It should just be, hey, look, we got him on there because we're big fans of his work. We know you guys are too. This is for the, I always look at everything I do. And it could just be it's my mentality, but everything I do is for you guys. It's for all of us. It's for the fandom, being together, having fun, talking about things that we like to talk about, the topics, the movies, everything. And for them to get him on there, I thought that was really cool. I thought that was awesome. I had a great time watching that. And just getting off work, that's awesome, man. I'm so excited you're here. Zach's the boss. That's such a humble and genuine guy. That interview was further proof. How could people hate him? I don't know, because he's not like a traditional, movie director, and I think that's what throws people off. I absolutely love the guy. What's up, AK? Saying what's up, DC Extended. Zach in that interview said Justice League have 400 pages of script. Yeah, seriously, that was a lot. I ordered my associate producer shirt yesterday to celebrate our win and support the cause. I felt so good. I know. You know what? I need to order that same shirt. I got a bunch of other shirts in my house, but that one I need to get. Just chilling, getting off work, bro. Well, hey, I'm glad you're getting off of work. And now, DC, I don't remember. Are you on East Coast, or are you on West Coast, or are you on Central? I forgot which one you're on. If you don't mind, let me know so that way I know when not to bug you with my tweets. Yeah, I don't like the fighting over scoops. Is kind of dumb. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I agree. I wish we could all get along, but people, human beings are human beings. These things are going to happen, and it is what it is. I mean, I can't. None of us can control what everyone does, so it is what it is. Do I wish they didn't do that? Of course. I'm friends with everybody. I'm friends with both those guys. So and that's how I like to keep things. Is I like to have everyone, at least in my mind, everyone's equal. We're all here together. We're all doing this together. It's all about unity. And so, and my thing is that we should be here to support one another as opposed to going against one another. So that's me. I know, it's thirsty. Still don't give them the right to attack Matt and Taylor. Yeah, I know. But that's for them to decide, and that's for Matt and Taylor to decide, how they want to respond to that. I'm not going to say anything else. In fact, on that topic, I'm not even going to talk about it anymore because that's between them. Yeah, I wish obviously, yeah, I wish they did get along, but it is what it is. So you're in Colorado. So that's West Coast time or is that Central time? I don't know. I think you're on West Coast time. Anyway. I hope nobody missed Matt and Taylor's stream today. Is it today or was it earlier today? I mean, it's past midnight, so technically that's today. I mean, I can look at myself. I don't Let me see. Hold on. Anyhow, yes, that is a stream that I am still going to watch regardless because I love watching Matt and Taylor talk on Matt's Lightcast podcast. Man, see some hate speech against Zach again. Feels like heartbreak for him, even though we don't care, but still, yeah. The hate that's coming towards Zach, I don't understand where it's coming from, why it's even there. It's as if some people just don't want this to exist. But guess what? It does exist, and it's going to happen. And there's nothing that they can do to take that away from us. There's nothing. Because we won. We got the cut that we wanted. And not only that, he's giving us more than what we had asked for. He's giving us his full vision of the movie. We're getting all of that. And for that, I am so excited for. Oh, what's up, Gosling? Nice for you to make it, man. Thank you so much for being here. It's tomorrow, but is that today? What? Hey, Desert Eagle, what day is it on? Let's put it that way. I mean, I should have just looked it up, but now I'm just being lazy. Akbar, what's up, man? It's not? Okay, well, hey, the notification for this is not popping out there, so I need you guys' help. I need the help from all you guys. I need everyone in this chat, if you'd be so kind, and tweet out this stream, letting everyone know that we're live right now. And that's the thing too, is that when I have these midnight streams, I don't want you guys to feel like, hey, look, this is just Nickatina talking and babbling and it's whatever. That is true. I will be doing that, but this is a stream for all of us. All you guys are in the stream with me, and I hope I can portray that as best as possible because this isn't just about me. This is a stream for all of us, and we're all here hanging out. What do you think about Colin Farrell's Penguin? Watched the trailer 5 times and still didn't recognize him. I know. He looked incredible. Let me see if I can get a still shot of that. But he looks incredible. Colin Farrell Penguin. That's not it. I mean, the prosthetic work that they did on him was just incredible. They did such a good job. Let's see. Where's a good one? That's not a good one. Someone saying he looks like Val Kilmer. Oh boy. That's a good one right there. Let's see. But no, I thought he looked amazing, just amazing. I could not believe that that was him. There, save. Let's see if I can pull this up for you guys. Snyder haters are butt burned beyond. Yeah, they really are. Oh man, and that's what we should do, and that's what we need to do from now on. If anyone's a hater, I mean, Fatal J started the campaign, and we've been pushing it, and I really think that I'm gonna get with Fatal tomorrow or later today. Anyway, that we need to further push that block the haters campaign, because it's never gonna end. But if you see somebody on there, and you find a hater who's just babbling nonsense about Zach or about the whole Snyder Cut movement, the easiest thing to do is just to block them, and that way you don't have to see it. You don't have to see it or hear about their BS anymore. And that's what I've done. I mean, anyone that is not making any sense, it's just being a troll just to be a troll, then they get blocked, and I move on, because it's a negativity that I don't want in my life, because it's a negativity that doesn't do anything positive for anybody, let alone for myself in life. So I block and I move on, and that's really it. It says, oh. I'm too low now. There we go. And let's see what else. Thursday. Yeah, you're right. Okay, so it's today. It's today. And that makes sense. I think it's usually on Thursdays, because we just left Wednesday and went into Thursday from Wednesday. Anyway. I know Zach doesn't care, but trolling his movies and harassing Zach are different issues. We need to stop those who harass him. AK, I fully agree with that, but I don't think there's really any way to stop people from doing what they're going to do. People are who they are. They're going to say what they want to say, either because they mean it or they want attention. The best thing to do is to give them zero attention, and block them and move on. And then that way it's not even worth saying anything, because we're not giving them any attention whatsoever. I've set the reminder, though. Weird. But here we are. Well, Akbar, thank you for being here as well. I really appreciate you being here. I just love hanging out with you guys and talking to you guys. This is like the coolest thing ever. You guys make this so much fun. Let's see. I'm going to do the dangerous act, but I'm going to post the link in the chat. So if you guys want to come in and ask a question or just add something to the chat, go right ahead. Depending on how many are asking to come on, I may move some people in and out. But that's how that's going to work. Thank you, DC. I knew I could count on you for that. They don't do research, and they don't do researches and stay only on their side. I know. Oh, we got Geeks Cosmics in here. Hope you have a good night tonight. Oh, we will. And this is going to be a short stream anyway, because I just want to talk about Matt Reeves' The Batman. I'm really excited for it. I really like how there is still there's going to be a Batman that has a different take on the story, and it's not just, I mean, as much as I want to see Ben Affleck's Batman, I want to see Ben Affleck play Batman much more in Justice League. Hopefully Justice League 2 and 3 would be awesome. A Batman solo movie would be awesome with Ben Affleck. But I'm really excited about Matt Reeves' Batman, because now that this becomes a whole separate universe, a whole separate thing going on. And I really think that they have something really powerful in store for us. And I really, really like the idea that they're setting up the Court of Owls for a trilogy, if that's what they're going to do. And I think that would be a really cool idea, because you can really take that into like different, avenues with that. I just think that's so awesome. No, I don't think Andrew's still here. If he is, he's just laying low, because it is pretty late where he's at. So I do not blame him. Did you see Sutton's scoops on Snyder helming Man of Steel 2 and 3, and also about The Rock wanting to keep the DCEU connected? No Elseworlds bullshit. Really? You talking about Mikey Sutton? No, I did not see that. I have to check that out. I want to know about that, because that, to me, everything that you just put in this right here, I am fully on board with that. I think that's such a great idea. I would love to see Zach helm Man of Steel 2 and 3. I would love the DCEU to be connected much better. So if that's the case, then yes, I say that is such the right direction to go into. Yes, I think it will be rated R. I think they learned from their mistakes. I think they realized that, hey, look, we tried to go Super Friends with Justice League, and that screwed everything up. And then they went rated R with what's it called? With Joker, which is a great movie. And they realized, hey, there's no need to hold back the rated R rating. Let's just let the filmmaker make their movies. And that's what they need to focus on, is letting the filmmakers make their movies. And they're going to find a much greater rate of success if they stay with that formula of letting the filmmakers make their movies. Because Joker was spot on. I love Joker. I thought it was such a great movie. And it's such a great portrayal of how mental health is just overlooked in this country. And really, I would say around the world. That there's a certain stigma around mental health. And it's not right. And I liked how in the film you could see him progressively, you could say getting worse and worse as he was not taking his medication, even though the whole thing would end up just being a dream or a joke in his head. But it was still very telling of the world. And I thought it was such a good movie. I absolutely loved it. I watched it a week and a half ago with my wife, and she hadn't seen it yet. And I told her, I was like, I haven't seen this either, even though I had. And she liked it a lot. I was like, yeah, this is great, huh? And she's like, you saw this already, didn't you? I was like, yeah, I did. I saw it by myself. I saw it by myself. But I loved it. I thought it was such a good movie. What do you guys think about Joker? Leave your comments in the chat. I thought it was an awesome movie. I loved Joaquin Phoenix's portrayal of the Clown Prince. I thought that he just I felt bad for him for a lot of the movie, because it's just like one thing after another just kept happening to him, and he was trying his best just to get through his day, and it just seemed like everything is out to get you. Everything is out to stop you. And it's just everyone is out for themselves, and they'll do whatever it takes. If they have to stop you down to get higher, then they'll do that. I just thought it was a really cool movie. I just thought it did such a good job in terms of storytelling and character portrayal. It was just so good. Yeah, I don't know. When I first saw it, I didn't think that. And when I saw it the second time, I did. I was like, you know what? No, this was all in his head. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think it was a dream, or do you think it really happened? Because he was telling it to her, and she was like, what is it? It's a joke. You probably wouldn't get it. And so it makes you believe that, like, did he ever even leave that asylum to begin with? I'm not sure if he did. Does Eagle writes, Joker is fantastic. Saw it twice in the theaters. Yeah, I saw it in the theaters. I thought it was an amazing movie. Phoenix was phenomenal. The story, however, bored me too much from Taxi Driver and King of Comedy. Yeah, I thought Joaquin Phoenix was just phenomenal in that movie. He did such a good job. Now, did it really get canceled? Did it really? I heard about this too, but I was at work, so I couldn't really, check on that very well. Yeah, I think he imagined it too. Geeks, I definitely think he did. Now, DC has a good point here. Did it get canceled? Let's check it out. Wow, that's from We Got This Covered. Released that. Wow. What if Charlize Theron took over? Whoa, it's a huge age difference. I mean, it's from We Got This Covered, so I would say take it with a grain of salt. Sometimes they aren't always right, when I understand. But let's see. Captain Marvel had a ton of pressure on it when it landed in the theaters earlier this year. So I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, I don't think you just cancel the whole movie, but you know, let me see. What do you guys think over here? I was like looking at something totally different. Anyway, that's Captain Marvel. I don't even want to talk about Captain Marvel. I didn't think it was that bad, but it wasn't great. I was kind of like, okay, whatever. I thought the special effects were really cool. If that means anything. Marvel Studios just hired 2 new directors for Captain Marvel. Yeah, exactly. I know it's a possibility that it was just in his head, but I want it to have really happen. I know that would be really cool if it happened, but I think that doing that allows it to say, hey, look, this is in a separate universe, because in reality, it was all in this guy's head. So you can kind of take it, you know, I'll take it with a grain of salt. I think it was really that. I think it was really that bad. Yeah. You know, that's a good question. It is something that I have started to discuss with some of the other hosts of the other shows. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. You guys want to see a Kois 3.0? Huh? You want to see another Kois? You want to see a 3.0 with more hosts? I think we should. Now, here's the thing, though, is that if we go ahead and do this, make it happen. If we go ahead and do this, I have to see how the schedule is going to be laid out, because what I don't want to do is I don't want to have a watch party where we're all standing there staring at the screen, just watching, whatever verse we're in, and it has to be something different. So, I'm definitely going to incorporate, if we do it, I definitely want to incorporate more shows like we normally do. But I think that, if we break up the times and have everyone explore different areas together, I think, that would be pretty cool. So you guys are all in. Okay. Well, I think we should definitely, I will reach out to everybody, and we have already sort of talked about the idea of doing a third one for the next one. So what's this? Thumbako 1. Hey, what's going on, man? Thank you for being here. Geeks writes, I'd be great. I'd be great with that. Oh, cool. I'm glad. So let's see. What else do we have going on right now? Oh, there was something else I had sent to myself. Oh, yeah. So like I had mentioned earlier, where is it? There was a trailer put out by John Aaron Garza, and I thought he did a really good job. I played his trailer the other day on here, and let me see. Does he have it on a site on his channel? Oh, here it is. Yes, he does. My internet is like running slow. That's not cool. Is this it?
For this mythology, for the base mythology.
Oh, wait.
See how we did. I don't want the audience completely.
That's not it. Well, I'll have to find this. I know it's on Twitter. I should have just went to Twitter first. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm tired. I'm sorry. Let me know if you guys have seen it already. I thought it came out really, really good. Let's see. This is what I don't want. Just dead air. That's like the worst. Here we go. Okay. So this was the trailer that he put out today. Let me pull it up on the screen right now. I'm not sharing it. That's the problem. There we go. Well, that's not it. What? Oh, I'm in the wrong screen. That's why. Hold on. God, I am just having a horrible day today. This is just not good. I'm so sorry, you guys. Let's see. Share audio. Man, I don't even have things queued up. It's terrible. Okay, so before we get to this, let me see what you guys are saying here. Can we get an announcement for the air cuts number 12? I don't know anymore. I hope so. Because that would be just another bomb that DC would drop on all of us. And I think it's good. Yeah, and that's a good point, Akbar. Is that I wanted the second Crisis to have a different feel to it, with some different faces as well. So I think that that's something that I wanted to do, was have some different faces on there, and it's something that I'm going to try and do every single time. This is to kind of keep the whole program fresh, keep it different. And that way it just stays relevant, and bringing everyone together, the way we did. I just think it sends a good message to the fandom that that we're all here for each other and that we're all here to support one another, and that's what I want from everyone, is be able to know that we're here to support one another. James Lex writes, it's mostly CW TV shows unless they announce air cut or Ben Affleck's Batman. I mean, they might. I think that's what a lot of us are hoping. I know Boss Logic tweeted out earlier that someone had said to him, "Oh, so I guess that whole Batman solo movie / series thing never happened." And he replied with saying, he goes, I remember Phantom being broken into 2 days, right? So it kind of hinted at like maybe there is something else planned for the September 12th. Either way, I think we're going to find out. Either way, I can tell you right now. Either way, there's going to be a streaming event set up, and we'll know more in the coming days if it's going to be a Crisis 3.0. Hey, Nickatina. I did an edit of Zack Snyder's Justice League trailer as well. Mind checking it out? Yeah, no. DM me the link. If you follow me on Twitter, and send me the link, and if you want, I'll pull it up right now, and we'll all watch together. Or you can share it in the chat. It's up to you. Objective is to celebrate together like a gang of DC family members across, which ties to the objective. Yeah, exactly. And that's exactly what I want. And I think it's exactly what everybody wants. It's just for us just to kind of do this all together, make that Maha crossover third entry. What? What's the Maha? It went over my head. I'm sorry, Akbar. Let's see what Nickatina says. Oh God, here we go. Let's see. AK, do you have a Twitter? I think you do. Yeah. The secret movies didn't happen, and Val. Yeah, what happened to Val Kilmer? He wasn't even there. Unless they're gonna bring him on the next day for the September 12th. That's what I think they're gonna do. But we'll see. Newer friends on Twitter already. Oh, never. I'm on newer. Like what? Mighty. All right. So, like I said, oh, okay. Equals great or mega. Okay. So, yeah, it did go right over my head. I'm sorry, Akbar. Oh, man, I feel bad now. I can't even find it where it was at. Oh, was it Vasanth? Well, Vasanth translated it. Or did you ask that, Vasanth? No, it was Akbar. Yeah, make a greater crossover on the third entry. Yeah, no, I agree. And one thing that we might look to do as well, and something that I kind of have been throwing around, I know that Film Gob brought up the idea to me. He's saying that, trying to go a little more international and getting some of the guys who stream in Latin America and different countries and getting them involved as well. That way it's just more of a global event. That brings up, just brings in different countries, different time zones, so that everyone isn't just stuck on the, United States, East Coast, West Coast, Central time zones. Just kind of give it a whole new element. Third time's a charm. What are you saying? The first two weren't that great? I'm sorry, Basant. I tried so hard. Nickatina, I DM'd you. You can check it out here. Do you want me to pull it up? I mean, I'll show it on the show. I don't care, but as long as you're okay with it. If not, then I'll watch it on my own. So you let me know, AK. You let me know. What's this? Okay. Yeah, Third Time's a Charm. Okay. Rock wants to face the entire Justice League. Make that happen. Yes, AT&T, make that happen. That would be phenomenal. I mean, why not? Yeah, it's one thing to worry about. One less thing to worry about, seriously. And he's okay with it. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to play the trailer from Garza, then we'll play AK's trailer. Because I already have Garza's lined up. So this is the trailer that John Aaron Garza put together. He redid his initial trailer that he did featuring the War Pigs from Black Sabbath. And here we go. Where is it? There it is.
This is man's best hope. Damn the modern world. Back to the Dark Ages and the safety of holy fear.
Morning after the death of Superman. Violence, war, and terrorism are all on the rise.
I had a dream. It was the end of the world. I think it's something more. Something darker.
Kingdom. The god is dead.
We have to be ready. You, me, the others. There's an attack coming. From far away.
Not coming, Bruce. It's already here.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Evil minds that plot destruction.
No protect is here.
Sorcerer of death's construction.
Which will fall. Like all the others.
Oh, Lord,
Each of us, in some way, is held back. Strong man is strong as alone. You ever heard that?
Now that was pretty badass. That was cool. I really enjoyed that one. And to see the new footage mixed into that was so good. So love him or hate him, that was some pretty dope shit. I like that a lot, Garza. Thank you so much for that. And yes, Tyler is not on Twitter anymore. He took his Twitter account down. It's something that he's been wanting to do for a while for his own personal reasons, and either way, I support his decision. I got his phone number, so I can still contact him, and you'll see him all the time on Twitter, on YouTube, on his channel, Subjective Reviews, and you can always leave comments in the comment section for the videos, and I'm sure he'll always respond to those as well. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I know the green in the Justice League. I know. Sorcerer's Death Destruction. Wow, what a line! I know, right? That was a really good edit. I know. I hope now I'm gonna play yours. So is that Zach's Lantern? I don't know who Zach's Lantern is. I actually asked Garza that question today on the Real Emotion podcast. And he was saying that basically that Zach is going to put that in the film because it was never filmed to begin with. So he has to add that element to the film. But at the same time, there's also another argument that he's already shot his Green Lantern scenes, and that his Green Lantern is being played by Sam Benjamin. So that is probably a mystery that we will never know until the day the movie is released or the series is released, and we get to watch, and we get to that episode that features the Green Lantern. Until then, yeah, exactly. Just as Vasant says, only Zach knows, and that's it. He's never going to give that up. That's the one wild card that he has not given up, and he's never going to give that up until it actually premieres on its own. I can say that because he has no point. There's no point in giving that up because it's just one more thing that we're dying to know, and it's going to draw us in to watch the whole thing. Even though I'm going to watch it anyway. You can tell me how it ends. You can tell me how it starts, how it ends, and what big things happen. I'm still going to watch it multiple times. So, but that's just me. That's how I roll. He was the reason I was connected to the Blessed Community movement in the first place. We're talking about Zach, or we're talking about John Aaron Garza? Let's see. Oh, Tyler. God, I was way off. I know. Tyler, Tyler has been a really good friend to me. He's done a lot for my channel. I've been on his streams. He helps promote my channel. He's always been there for the movement, for the Release the Snyder Cut movement. He's one of the good ones, man. And I'm gonna miss him on Twitter, being able to interact with him. But like I said, he'll still be on YouTube on his channel, so he'll still be with us. I mean, it's not like he's going away or anything. That's just one avenue of communication he's going to cut off. But hey, it's something that he wants to do, and I'll support whatever he wants to do, as long as it's not Ryan Reynolds. But Hal is the Green Lantern, and he'll be in it. Yeah, I'm not sure how they're going to work him into the movie, or where his storyline fits into the movie. So we'll see. And that's going to make the movie that much better. Let's see. He has the streams today. Yeah, and I'm gonna try and see if I can jump on that stream with him. But I have to juggle some stuff around the house and see if it's even possible. So we'll see. How far apart do you think the 4 parts will be? For me, honestly, I'd be okay even if it's a month apart. What? We waited so long. I want to cherish every second. No, I mean, it's possible, Devon, that it could be a month apart. I think it's going to be week to week. It's going to be 4 weeks. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because every week, all week long, what are we going to be talking about? We're going to be talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League in every episode. We're going to be analyzing it up and down. I know I'm going to be analyzing it up and down. The Midnight Run is going to turn into freaking the Zack Snyder's Justice League run. That's all we're going to be doing is running up and down the episode every week. So you can count on that. And I'm going to get together with some of the guys. We're probably going to do a fat recap party where we talk about what happened in the episode as soon as it's over. But remember, this is a streaming show, so it's going to be, it's not like, it's going to be on every night at this time. I mean, every Sunday at this time. It's going to be on this day, released at this time for streaming. I'm not sure how that works. Hope you all have a good night. My wife is acting up. I got to go. All right, geeks. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate you always. Ryan Reynolds would just make the cameo. Would just make a cameo in the Flash movie, in my opinion. And that could be the case as well. We still don't know. Everyone's saying goodbye to Geeks Cosmics, Sickness, Akbar. DC as well. Okay, so let's check this out. I'm really excited for this now. Let's see. Messages. Oh. Here it is. All right. No pressure, right? I just played I just played Garza's. Yeah, hold on. Now I got to go find it now. Okay, here we go. There it is. Let's share this. Why don't we share audio? is it? Where did it go? That's not it. Okay. So there it is. We're about to watch it. Okay, so without further ado, here is the world premiere, even though he released this earlier, the world premiere of AK's Zack Snyder's Justice League trailer. Okay, here we go.
Oh no.
No, I messed that up. Hold on, I'm doing it again.
Born on the wrong side of the ocean, with all the tides against you. You never thought you'd be much good for anyone, but that's so far from the truth. I know there's pain in your heart, and you're covered in scars. Wish you could see what I do. 'Cause baby, everything you are is everything I need. You're everything to me. Baby, every single part is who you're meant to be. 'Cause you were meant for me. And everything happens for a reason. I used to question who I was, but now I see the answers in your eyes. Baby, every single part is who you're meant to be. 'Cause you were meant for me, and you're everything I need.
Nice. I liked it. That was cool. Very inspirational, man. AK, great job, dude. Hey, you guys, I know you already have, but give it up for AK. That was some good shit, man. I loved it. That was great. Oh, look at, here we go. Look at DC's throwing down. Yeah. That was really good. This is far better than Garza's. Ah! They're both very good. Let's be fair. They were both really good. Yeah, no, definitely. It gets you just like really, oh man. That was good. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Oh, Gosling! Someone do Ocean to Ocean. No! No more Ocean to Ocean. No, I'm not going to play that. I didn't like that in Aquaman. I didn't like it over the Zack's trailer. I didn't like it. Damn, Clark hugging his ladies. I know. Of course, AK. Thank you. Hey, anytime you guys do anything like that, let me know and I'll play it, man. I mean, like I said, this is not just about me. This is about all of us. We're all here hanging out. Just I'm the only one who has a camera and a microphone. Well, you guys do too. I'm just saying. So I'm excited about the Batman, Matt Reeves' Batman, and we talked about that earlier. I'm excited to see everything coming out from DC. I mean, Black Adam, the new Flash movie, everything. I mean, right now DC is on fire. Now you can bet your ass that Marvel is going to come back with something. I mean, they're a powerhouse, and they set the groundwork for how you make a shared universe. So we'll see what they end up going with. But so far, I would say 2021 has been dominated by DC. They just got a little bit ahead with this past event, so it was really, really good. I'm telling you, it fits. I'm telling you, it fits. Oh, okay. Someone do, dare I say, everybody knows. Oh no, no. yeah, I know the Watchtower, Jeffrey Warfield said that that he might go with the original version of Everybody Knows. I don't want that song anywhere near Zack Snyder's Justice League. It reminds me too much of the other film, Justice League. Ah! Damn it!
Why did you say that name?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that name. That name is not allowed to be said on this show.
Kalel, no.
No, you tried to stop me, but I said it anyway. So I apologize to everyone watching that I said that name of that theatrical cut that we don't like, that nobody likes.
Kalel, no.
I gotta get some new ones though. I've been meaning to spend some time downloading some new clips. It's just trying to find time for it always sucks. Oh man. So guys, we're coming up on the just over 1 hour. I want to thank you guys for coming on here. I know we talked about Matt Reeves, the Batman. I'm so looking forward to this movie when it comes out. I think it's going to be badass. Obviously, of course, we talk about Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's going to be amazing. We watched, how many did we watch? We watched 2 different trailers. We saw the one by John Aaron Garza, and we saw AK's trailer that he put together that was just phenomenal. It was so good. I really, really liked it a lot. I thought you did a great job, man. And yeah, the lyrics and the footage, it just really blended together really well. And I thought it was really, really cool. And I'm definitely going to pass that along to everybody else, to the other show hosts, because I think they need to watch that as well. I thought it was really cool. Of course, man. Hey, you're always here for me. Adding great comments to the chat. So, hey, I'll be there for you guys as well, and especially for you, AK. And all you guys, thank you so much for being here. DC Extended, Naman Gidwani. I hope I didn't butcher your last name, dude. I'm so sorry. So, Naman, DC, Sickness, Vasanth, AK, Leo, Desert Eagle, Akbar, Gosling, Ray, who was here. I don't know if he's still here or not. Who's not here is Omstree's not here, but he tweeted out my stream earlier. So I thought totally he was gonna be here. Yvonne, I'm not sure if you're still here, but thank you for being here. Thumbako, as you said, you're friends with Tony. Tony, my friend. I don't know. I'm not sure who Tony is, but I love him too. And then obviously Geek Cosmics, he was here earlier in the chat. So I want to thank everybody for coming out. I know you didn't butcher the name. Until next time. All right, Naman, thank you so much. Thank you, Leo. Thank you, Vasanth. DC, like I said, you guys are great. I love hanging out with you guys. I love talking with you guys about these topics. I am going to be back on, what is today? Well, today is Thursday. So I will be back on Friday night for the midnight run. Hopefully, and I'm going to try to get a little more things lined up for that as well, so that we have more to talk about. But I mean, I thought we had a lot to talk about today. Just talking with you guys. It's the best part about the show. Cheers to everyone, DC family in the chat too. Of course, that's what we are. We're DC family, and we're all here for one another. AK, peace out, guys. Thank you, AK, for that trailer. That was badass. Thanks for the streams, infos, and responses. Awesome stream tonight. And wave and peace sign. See you later. Peace. All right, you guys. We'll see you. I might do one tomorrow night. We'll see. But definitely I will be back here Friday night. And you know that I will always tweet out the shows, let you guys know. Until next time, you guys, thank you so much for being on here. Oh, what's this? Everyone spread the word for Nickatina. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I like doing this. Woo! Yeah! But yeah, if you can, that'd be great. I'm up to 202 subscribers. I'd like to get more. And who wouldn't, right? But yeah, thank you, Sickness, for saying that. I really, really appreciate that. Speed Force your way to the next stream, man. I will. And thank you for being here, you guys. I can't say enough how much I love just having you guys on here. good afternoon and good night. And with that, I will say stay cool, and I'll see you next time on the Nickatina Show's Midnight Run.